like a steady drum, a copper crown, a secret hum, sifting through relics of the street, finding diamonds in black concrete, gathering pieces of a glass heart, making whole from every part. They whisper names beneath their breath, but she's the one cheating death, finding life in what they threw away, turning night into a brighter day. Hannah's a trash rat, queen of the grind, stealing moments from the hands of time, magic found in a discarded dream, floating down a silent stream. The city, but she's the one cheating death, finding life in what they threw.
All right, time to open this thing up, see what I got. See if I got completely robbed. Wish I would have brought a knife. Would have been wise. All right. Paper. Daytona USA. A little bit of water spots, but not all scratched up. Some light scratches. Ooh. I have never in my life played a SEGA Saturn even a little. Similar situation. Dirty, but not really scratched up. NFL 97. Little kid. At 97. NFL Quarterback Club 97. That one's kind of chewed up. Pretty rough condition on the case there. It's got one. Barely. That's funny, the impression there still says digital audio, even though these have other data than audio on them. SEGA Saturn Choice Cuts. I think this was a pack-in with the console. Robotica in Daytona USA. Sleeve for the not for resale, which is the version that's in that case. Virtua Fighter here. All the CDs seem to be in reasonable condition. I would expect them to work. Got a daggone poster with the Virtua Fighter. That's pretty cool. Got some information on the hit combos and such in there. Cyber Speedway. Another decent looking disc. Soviet Strike. It was disclosed on the auction that this didn't include a case, but obviously it's in a case. Maybe they just, because it doesn't have the cover art with it. Yeah, I guess I just considered it without the case since there's no cover. Got the back of the case though. Similar. I don't see any reason why these discs are not going to work if the console works, which I doubt. Quarterback Attack. Oh, that was a hair. Looked like there was a scratch on it, but just a hair. Nice little collection of games. Hopefully I can try them out. RF adapter is the only cabling that it came with, and it is complete with some cobwebs. It won't focus up. Cobwebs right in there. Pretty nice. Should be the whole deal. More tape than I'm prepared for. It's a little dirty. Not terribly bad. I don't know that I have a good enough cable for that. It's got the battery for. Missing a rubber foot here. I don't know why I expected that to turn on. It's a little dusty inside. Probably have to clean that laser to get it to work. Let me see what I can do to get it plugged in and see if it'll turn on. That cable should not work. This one might work. It's for a PlayStation. Plugged right in. In preparation for this, went and bought a cheap AV cable. We'll see if this works. Looking at the package, I thought it would have S-Video, but that's actually the Saturn controller, or Saturn connector, rather. Flat goes down. Appears to be the case. Well, that takes force to plug up. I don't know anything about the boot up for this thing. I've never messed with one. Bigger. See what happens when I power it up. Got a green light. We got access. We got a screen. All right, probably need a controller to control what's going on here. Oh, good. Throw that on the floor. Got it. Purchased one of these at the local game store. It's not new in box, but it's in the box and it's looks to be relatively unused. A little bit of whiting to the D-pad, but otherwise it seems to be okay. I don't know if this thing likes the controllers plugged in while it's powered up, so I'm going to power it off. Plug the controller up, and power it back on. Just see what this menu happens to say. English. Messages will be in English. That sounds good. A to select. Well, we can set today's date. What is today? 3/24. Does it go up to the 2026? Sure enough. $5.56. What am I stopping in the 20s for? Oh, I gotta go all the way through. I'm sure that none of that will be saved because I don't have a battery. Okay. So it just got to the, basically it's at a load a disk screen. Well, let's put a disk in. I think I should start by putting this package away. Turns out these controllers are not as cheap as I wish. We're going to start with that sample. Choice cuts. Let's see if it reads. I don't know. Will it start a game from here? Or will it let me play the music? Checking disk format. Oh. It sees something here. Start application.
Warning, this disc is for use with the SEGA CD system only. This disc contains CD-ROM.
Should have some sound. Well, you guys can hear. I can't hear nothing.
Please press stop on your disc player now.
I don't hear anything from that.
This disc contains CD-ROM data that may damage your audio system.
Maybe it's not making sound. We're going to go up here and hit start application.
We are 5 years away from entering the 21st century. Humankind stands on the edge of the interactive age. You have come a long way. But are you ready for the future?
Oh, I wish I was experiencing this audio.
Introducing SEGA Saturn. Aw, hit it! Sega's next-generation gaming platform, revolutionary sports and arcade gameplay, all with amazing new 3D experiences never before possible on home game systems. Wow!
SEGA Saturn.
I don't know why it's not letting me hear it. me that audio is bad on you guys. Let me disconnect and reconnect this USB device.
SEGA Saturn. Play your games in the 21st century and leave the rest of the world behind.
Video sampler. You don't even get to play the games, huh? It's gonna sound like crap. Go back to that. Maybe it'll fix itself. Sometimes it does. Well, what now? I guess I'm going to reset it and see if the audio's better. Well, that sucks. I'm going to mute it because I don't know what's wrong with that audio capture card. Get through this, or do we have to watch all this? This is the strangest feeling thumbstick I've ever felt. I hear these are pretty good to play with, but very strange feeling. Man, that's frustrating that that audio ain't working. I'm going to try and turn it up again. I don't think it's going to be better. This is bullcrap. This is bullcrap. See what the problem probably is. It's just in the wrong. See what the sample rate. I don't know why it does that. Now, can I select any of this? What's the story here? Incompatible. Oh, gotta have the plus sign on. So are these actually just videos? You don't get to play these? One minute of game footage. I don't want that. All right. We don't need to go through all this. Let's see. Go Robotica. Try this one out. See if Robotica works. Yep, see it doesn't. That time's fine. Need a battery. I don't think restarting the system would be anything to do with the audio, but we'll try it since I did. Nope, choppy. All right, now I can see the screen a little bit. I'm going to try and play a little bit of this, but I am on a, I have this going through just OBS, so I'm not getting a very good, I have a bunch of delay. Well, it seems to work. Whoa, a little loud there. Seems to work just fine, but I have no idea what I'm doing, and I Can't hear. It's probably telling me to do... Oh, there's some guns. Oh, I killed one. Don't know what I'm supposed to do. But it seems to work. Maybe I should, wonder if I can test controller port 2 if I just plug something in there. I have no idea. I'm going to find out. All right. Very loud. Let's see if it was better. Better.
Regional nation-state that had until then helped maintain world order on Earth collapsed, and in its wake, a planetary government emerged to rule over mankind.
Oh,
To
audio's
resolve
better.
disputes, riots, and struggles
thank
that
goodness.
periodically erupted around the globe,
Ah.
WSSS was formed.
I'm going to try and play
separate
this a
from
little bit.
regular government organizations. A core system for planetary control was established, not on Earth,
This
but in
into
space.
monitor.
It was referred to as the WSSS Central Control Fortress, Daedalus. After Daedalus was established,
Oh, that's very
mankind lived in peace for 800 years.
All right.
The global state system had
Now I
been
can hear a
designed
little
to
bit.
unify mankind, but eventually, all those who could explain the original reason for its existence had disappeared. People's
How did I
views of
get that
it
thing?
now began to change. Some started to worship Daedalus. Others began to protest the notion of living under the restrictions of what they saw as an increasingly archaic system. Clashes began to occur with increasing frequency between these two groups, with Daedalus repeatedly trying to suppress them. On the surface, these were but minor conflicts. Underground terrorists from the reformist faction were arming and steadily growing in strength. Their first operation will be an attempt to destroy Daedalus itself.
It's a long scene that I either can't skip or controller 2 does not work when you are. Yeah, controller 2 does not work. All right. Let's just hit open. Will it go to the other menu, which one would assume would work with the port 2 controller? Yes. So we do indeed have both ports of the controller. I don't feel like learning how to play some mech game. So, how about Dayton USA? Daytona USA, what am I saying? Jeez, didn't want to let me get it. How about some Daytona USA? Let's put this in port 1. Hopefully it doesn't really hate that. I'm gonna bring the game a little bit larger in the window here. Oh my goodness. Always with that crap. All right. What options are we presented with? Well, I would run it in stereo, but this capture card is mono. Okay.
Please select a race course.
I have never played Daytona USA, I don't think, in my life. Maybe I have, but I don't recall. D to choose.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
Better go automatic. Is this compatible with the 3D controller? Oh, it is. Better put this in 3D mode. I'm hoping the R trigger is gas. I got no steering. Oh, you know what? That box is not for this game. That's for some other version of Daytona USA, not what I'm playing here. But maybe this version is not compatible with 3D pad. Oh my goodness, I'm in 39th place? This is just ridiculous. Oh goodness. What happened?
You placed 37.
I don't think they're gonna call me back for a second race. What does this thing say?
Now list your name with the other champions.
No, not you. Okay.
Please select a race course. Beginner. Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Automatic.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
What is this thing doing? Just steering hard left on me. don't know what the brake button is. Do I just let off the gas for the brakes? It's kind of like me beating this car up.
Check your position. Right driving. Check your position. Try to go easy on the car. Right, your time has been extended. Check your position. Try to go easy on the car.
You placed 28.
Well, that's better than 37th. Alright, let's find something else here to try. Let's try Cyber Speedway. I expect every time I keep hitting that reset button instead of the open button. Before I fire this up, let's just take a quick peek here at the manual. Maybe have an idea what controls are going to be. Does not say anything on the back about being compatible with this type of controller, so I won't even try. Well, I certainly don't have that thing. Here we go. A button is brakes, B button is accelerate, C button fires the weapon. X, Y, and Z are just views. R and L boost steering. D-pad steers. Alright, I think I probably want to not use this 3D pad for this game. But I at least know it works. At least the digital part works. So, I also picked this up so that I can play multiplayer games with this thing. This is a reproduction by Retrobit, but it's licensed or whatever by SEGA. Oh my goodness, they really got me on that. Cords are quite long. In my defense about the driving game, like, I got delay because I'm using a capture card. It's just a not ideal situation. These Saturn controllers are very comfortable. I think they might be a little bit nicer than a Super Nintendo controller in the hand. The video introduction to that Robotica did look a little nicer than this one. Oh. Let's do story mode. Say advanced.
Clay Shaw's the name. No doubt you've seen me on the news blitz. I'm a sled jockey competing to represent Earth at the Cyber Speedway. You know how important the races are. It's more civilized than all-out war. So when I win the right to race for Earth, my victories will guarantee prosperity for our planet. Why am I so confident? Well, last night, Nod Morgan, who's my chief mechanic, and I were settling our nerves a bit at a local watering hole and hashing over some race strategy when the situation took a decided turn for the better. Colonel Dopp, the commanding officer of Earth's cyber race team, tracked me down and informed me that I've been selected to race in the final trial. One more race and you all will finally learn what I've always known. Just who is the best. My next race is the last test. When it's over, I'll be the driver representing Earth. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get down to the briefing room to meet with Nod and Colonel Dopp once more before the race starts. Wish me luck.
Greetings, Mr. Shaw. Well, today is indeed your big day, isn't it? As you know, I'm Colonel Dobbs, and as CEO of Earth's Cyber Race Team, allow me to welcome you to the planetary finals. The final test is a simple one. You will face one other driver, and all you will need to do is defeat him. The winner becomes Earth's representative at the Cyber Speedway. Is that understood? Good. Prepare yourself, Shaw. I have high hopes for you.
I hope you're feeling fast, kid, because this is it. The big time. Your hover sled's been tuned and primed. All you have to do is saddle up and win this race. Now remember, even though this is a qualifying race, all the weapons in this go-round are real, so watch your tailpipe.
I see. Better just go with everything on neutral there. Middle button is go. Oh, goodness. These things really turn. Okay, that seems like a good thing. Those are weapons. Looks to be rockets. So I gotta do a... Oh. Boy, that's really something here.
Lap 2.
Nice music. Not really the kind of music that makes me think of racing, but... I don't know, I was a little young to go to arcades to play racing games much, so maybe this is what that kind of stuff was. I played quite a bit of Gran Turismo 2 as a child, though.
Lap 3.
Get off the wall! Goodness.
Lap 4.
It's just impossible not to get on that wall. It's a boost. That means I can use the steering. So, I'm going to say that the beginner mode of this game is a little bit on the easy side. This would benefit a great deal from some analog control.
Final lap.
Hopefully I don't need that later. Just can't stay off the walls. Wow. Okay, you get points for every lap that you finish, and for any remaining shield. I didn't even know I had a shield. I wasn't looking. And any remaining rockets.
Allow me to congratulate you on an excellent race, and to confer upon you the honor of representing Earth this season at the Cyber Speedway. Good show. Nevertheless, it's far too early to relax. The real races are still yet to come. Shortly we shall be boarding the transport to the planet Glaciers en route to the first race. Gather your personal effects, and do refrain from being late.
I'll do one more race, and then I'll, even though I'm not a big sports game person, I'll throw on one of these sports games and give it a shot.
This is the real deal. I'm gonna hustle down to the briefing room and warm up before the race. I'll see you down there.
Greetings, Taryn Clayshaw. Skimmit, we are called. Alchemion's gray machine, we are pilot. Impressive are your racing skills, we are instructed. Yet Glacy's different races than Terra. A peaceful alliance enjoys our world. May you and we endeavor for victory alike and the same.
And this race, only the top 3 finishers make it to the next round. The green obstruction sled, it's on autopilot and doesn't count in the rankings. But from now on, you'll be competing with sleds from each of the other star systems. On this track, you need to watch for ice pillars and slick curves inside the tunnels. You got it? Now let's go. Keep an eye on your setting for the steering. Hey kid, you want to hear something cool? I just picked up some new hardware for your machine. It's called a booster reactor. This will reduce your booster drain during the race. Pretty slick if you ask me.
I'm going to change the steering to be light. Hopefully that's the direction that I want it to be. I think the steering is way too sensitive. Gonna run right on out of these shields this time, huh? Oof. I wonder how much of it is that I have delay on the screen I'm playing on.
Lap 2.
Oof. Use my mini map more, I guess.
Lap 3.
Let's finish this dang lap, our race. The other side will be a little better.
Lap 4. Final lap.
Not so good on the second race. Alright. Let's say I'm going to save my progress. I don't need to keep playing. Automatically goes back to that menu. Now I know how that goes. Let's try Professional Quarterback Simulator. I know quite a bit about football, so this will go well. Let's try Quarterback Attack. Our application. It's not software, it's an application.
wears out with a busted shoulder.
Welcome to the jungle, kid. Break a leg, kid.
Listen, kid, remember to read those defenses carefully. We want to rack up a lot of points today.
Go get him!
Hey, and another thing. It's too hot in the pocket. Scramble out of there. You got me?
Hey, babyface. The magazine here says you got the best passing game in town. I hope they're right.
Come on, Fetterman. The kid's got a job to do.
Kid, remember, keep him off balance with a run. Hey, are you ready to prove what a #1 draft pick can do? Outstanding, rookie. Okay, men. We fought for our place at the table. Now, it's time to...
This is the big time! Beneath you, man! Kill!
All right, we'll see how this goes. I know several of those words. Better go for junior. Game length, yeah, we got about like a 12, 16. All right. Is this game in full motion video? There's no way, right? So I can decide what I want to do. What are we gonna do here? I gotta wait until it gets down to 1.
We got delay of game on the offense.
Delay of game? Okay, well, we'll just try the same thing again and see what I did wrong. What's that mean? I got tackled? Oh, I got him. I have no idea what this game is. Alright. This is, I'm never gonna figure out what I'm doing on this. But, looks like I got a pretty decent deal here. I got quite a few games, which I'm just gonna sell almost all of them. And, a working system. No controllers or AV cables, but I was able to fix that pretty easily. Alright, I'm gonna take on off of here.
Shadows creeping on the boulevard, Hannah searching in the dark, searching for a secret spark. City rhythms like a steady drum, a copper crown, a secret hum, sifting through relics of the street, finding diamonds in black concrete, gathering pieces of a glass heart, making whole from every part. They whisper names beneath their breath, but she's the one cheating dead, finding life in what they threw away, turning night into a brighter day. Hannah's a trash rat, queen of the grime, stealing moments from the hands of time, magic found in a discarded dream, floating down a silent stream. The city's lonely, forgotten child, collecting pieces, soft and wild. A lots of palace of silver scrap, a tin chair and a velvet trap. Moonlight wanders through the ruins, listening to the city's tune. She doesn't need the glitter or gold, just the stories the fragments told. Scavenging feelings in the haze, lost in a technicolor maze. Is it waste if it helps you survive? Is it trash if it makes you feel alive? Keeper of the soul's debris, setting every object free. Trash rat, queen of the street, beauty in the things we be. Trash rat, light in the dark, magic from a single spark. Ooh, trash rat, trash rat. Ooh, let the city fade away in the kingdom where she stays. Hannah sleeps on a bed of lace, a smile upon her dusty face. Goodbye. 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 Shadows creeping on the boulevard.